Hey kid, want some titanium?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here at Hutch's and all of our titanium showed up. Isn't that right?
Hell yeah. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful liquid gold.
You want to tell us a little bit about what's here? Because I don't even know what I'm looking at.
All right. So this is titanium, some filler rod, because you obviously need special, not special, but the correct rod of the metal you're welding. So what we have here, these are all pie cuts. Let's open them up. So basically what they are is a series of straight that was cut at an angle to give it this kind of a pie, you know, they call them pie cuts. As you can see, there's a series of
it's
cuts.
A pizza pie.
It's a pizza pie. You get a really, really tight radius. I'll get one tacked up so I can show you guys a little bit better, but you end up getting a really tight radius. It's really hard to manual bend a really tight radius. Usually when you do a bend, your bend's really long, and it's really hard to get into tight spots. So that's the point of getting these cuts really close together and stack them in like a pie so you can get that really, really tight radius. So you're able to do 90s and bends in really tight areas. I like using it because you can manipulate it, you can twist it, turn it, you can really get into some funky areas. And of course it looks cool. I mean, once it's done, it's all welded, it's all twisted, it's all weird, crazy shape looking, it's fabrication, it's what I love to do. So huge fan of it. Titanium, lightweight, sounds awesome, has a really distinct sound. And again, it just looks cool. Fabrication, you know, I can't just weld a straight tube to a round tube or to a bent tube. I love welding and fabricating and just making things look like art. So finally,
we got different size.
Yeah, so we got three and a half. That's going to be your intercooler plumbing. It's going to come off the turbo, go through the intercooler, and then go back into your intake. Then we got 4-inch that's going to be coming off your downpipe. And then we're actually going to slowly transition into a 6-inch sick dump, which is a 90-degree that I take and I cut in a nice little teardrop shape. I'll show you guys in a minute. So we'll go from 4, we got some transitions to bump up to 5, then we'll do some 5-inch straight, and then we'll bump it out to 6-inch, and then we're going to do some 6-inch out the side.
So what he said, basically, this whole table is going to turn into my exhaust and cold side of tubing, and we're gonna keep opening stuff, and I will show you as progress progresses.
Welcome to another installment of
Same installment.
All right, welcome to the same installment of Hutch's Information Station. Today's turbo time. Thought this would be a good idea to show you guys how a turbo works. You have 2 sections of the turbo. You have your compressor and your exhaust housing. The exhaust is fed through the exhaust side and then is discharged through your downpipe. And what that does is it turns a blade. So exhaust comes in through here, actually spins this blade. It's all connected together. You have 2 turbines on each side, and then this turbine spins, actually compressing the air, sucking through your inlet, compressing the air, and then discharging boost out of your turbo outlet. This air is really hot because it's compressed air, so it needs to be cooled, hence the intercooler. Traditionally, you find them air to air, kind of like a radiator, but a lot of times, you know, race car applications, they use air to water, and what you can do with the water is you actually ice the water down. That's the real benefit. You ice the water down and get your intake air temperatures really, really cool. The compressed air gets denser because it's cooler and allows you to put more air into your engine, gas or diesel, and more boost, more power. So I'm gonna take this apart actually because I'm gonna be test fitting the exhaust housing, and this will be a good time to kind of show you the inners of it. So as you can see here, your exhaust gas comes inside here and it'll actually spin this back part here. And then as that spins, it comes out of the exit of the turbine, which is your downpipe exit. And this turbine is connected. This is called a center housing, or CHRA, center housing rotating assembly. as the exhaust gases spin, it actually spins the front turbine, sucking air in, compressing it, and pumping it out. So this is either journal or ball bearing, sometimes even water cooled, but this is lubricated through oil. So you're gonna have your oil inlet, which is just standard engine oil, and then you'll have a turbo, you'll have a drain that just drains back into your oil pan. So this is essentially the insides of your turbo. And what I personally love about turbos is that it's essentially recycled air. There's no loss like you found in a supercharger. You know what I say, belts are for pants. Because what happens is you get a lot of loss off the crankshaft of the supercharger. Don't get me wrong, they're great in many applications. I'm just a turbo guy, so like I said, it's nice because it actually uses exhaust gases to recycle that and create power. And it's unlimited, essentially. You can kind of just keep turning up the boost until you run out of turbo. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna weld on one of these Vangeon clamps. And the way these work is they actually have a nice O-ring. These actually come from aviation. Wiggins clamps was kind of the original ones. And it has this clamshell, and it gives you like a little bit of play, but seals it. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room, so that way you can, you know, boost, expands, and contrast. So that way you have some nice movement, play, whatever. What we're gonna do is actually we're not going to be using any couplers, silicone couplers and T-bolts. We're gonna be using these Vangeon clamps. These are really good for not blowing off charge pipes. You'll find that a lot, that the T-bolts and the silicone couplers do flex and pop off. So these are, to me, they actually look awesome. I personally don't like silicone couplers and T-bolts, and they're actually a lot safer, so you're not popping off charge pipes. But so what we're gonna do is we got our compressor housing off. We're gonna weld on we're gonna cut this.
Dang it!
We're gonna cut this little piece off of here, and we're gonna weld our Vangeon clamp onto this.
Fancy.
And that's it. I'm cutting this. Cleaned up the edge, give it a nice little bevel, give it a little meat to weld to, and let's burn her in. So I guess there's a tendency as you get new parts and you cut them up. Us right now is trimming this one because we're gonna weld on V-bands. Alright, so we welded up all our aluminum Vangeon to our aluminum components.
Yep.
We have it on our turbo compressor side. Went ahead and welded the inside as well as the outside.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, we got a little bit of weave action going on here. That's our intake elbow. There's gonna be a lot of boost coming through here, so we wanna make sure that we have double penetration.
And then we even put it on to the
We even got it on the intercooler, so we're gonna go ahead and install these components.
And what we're gonna do with all this stuff is, yeah,
so this is now our new clamping system. Instead of a silicone with a T-bolt, we have this nice Vangeon clamp. So this allows us also to mate our aluminum to our now titanium. So now we're gonna build our titanium intercooler plumbing.
So you guys can see the different colors. So the inside is aluminum and then this top piece is titanium. That way we put all of our tubing off of it being titanium. But yeah, everything works out pretty cool.
I came here to do two things. Chew bubble gum and kick ass. I'm a lot of bubble gum. Steal junk out of here. Wannabe.
So how do you remember the orientation when you're welding it?
That is a very good question, Solomon. Is if you can see inside of here, there are these little seams, I guess?
Weld seam.
You can see the seams?
Yep, right there.
And I actually use this as a guide. Now, what I did here is I actually wanted to kind of start twisting and rotating into, you know, instead of it being completely a straight 90 coming out, I kind of wanted to start twisting it and kicking it over a little bit. So I was able to use these seams as a guide and start kind of clocking it just a little bit in front of each other to start moving it in that direction. Works really well to, if you wanted to keep it straight or if you wanted to kind of rotate it. It's a nice little pro tip for you guys.
See how it fits.
So today we're building an HVAC system. You know, my AC broke, so we're actually making our own ducting, as you can see here. Nice big AC ducting. But no, we have, this is gonna be our exhaust tip. And it all makes sense in the future. We're actually gonna slant cut this and give it like a teardrop. So I'm just tacking these pieces up right now. I'm actually gonna fully weld this out, and then we'll chop it, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, well, it's the end of the night, you know, it's shower time, so I'm gonna go ahead and shower out here. That's where I live. So I'm actually cleaning the titanium before I go ahead and weld it, just to get rid of any kind of contaminants, you know, bandsaw coolant, you know, dirty fingers and all that. So I'm gonna give it a nice little bath, make sure it's all there, or all cleaned up. Because what'll happen is when you go to weld it, if there's any kind of contaminants, fingerprints, grease, things like that, it'll actually burn itself into the metal. So you want to make sure you give it a nice bath before you burn it on.
In pizza or?
Yeah, man. It's dinner time, so we're gonna make some pizza pie. So this is our back perch kit, brought to you by Reynolds and Home Depot.
It has literally been like 2.5 hours of straight welding. How you feeling?
Great, man. Thumbs up sums it up.
Dude, this looks nuts.
It is stupid. These are the biggest pie cuts I have ever done.
Technically that makes it easier, it's just a lot more surface. You know what I mean? Because like if it was smaller, it's even tighter.
Yeah, the 3.5s, those are gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I've even done 3-inch before. They take a lot of time. This was actually faster and easier because it's a bigger surface area. The smaller ones you gotta let cool down a lot, because you know these pies, especially on the inside being so close together, you'll overheat of them, and you know they just get ugly to weld and they get really burnt. So
well, you guys saw all the angles. I literally just kept moving the GoPro. I mean, it was 2.5 hours of setting stuff up. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It's 12:30 now by us, and I don't think we're gonna be doing anything else tonight.
There's one last thing. Now that we welded all this beautiful stuff up, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to cut it.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna do that tonight?
Yeah, we'll do it right now.
All right. We will show you guys that in a second.
Man. I didn't like the way this came out, so we're gonna cut it out. There it is.
Dude, that looks so sick, but you know what the funniest part of it is?
No.
2.5 hours to weld this, and then you cut it off.
It's a display piece for you, man.
I mean,
it's a pencil holder.
You know what's funny? Imagine if you just welded it that way.
There it is.
Probably a little bit more in than that, but hell yeah.
Something like that.
Something along those
Yeah,
lines.
this is just general how your exhaust kind of.
Yeah.
When you're doing smoky burnouts, you can freaking dump it.
Oh,
Gonna
yeah.
help.
Dude.
But all right, there it is.
Close them out.
Well, that concludes today. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
What up, everybody? Good morning. We are back here at Hutch's, and he's caressing yesterday's.
Following our piece here that we welded and cut, but that's our signal.
You.
You did it with me, man. You are responsible.
All I did was pull the camera. My comment section loves to let me
It's
know.
all your idea.
I'm just saying. So what are we up to now?
So we're just gonna do a lot of welding. We're still waiting on a few more pieces to finish the puzzle, but we have enough here to keep rolling. So we're just gonna start welding. This is gonna be the intake of the intercooler that we mocked up yesterday, and then the lower piece, and just get back to burning metal.
Awesome. You guys will see, because I'll be time-lapsing and getting video and showing off all the welds and stuff like that. And as Hutch likes to say, don't suck. So we'll see you guys in the next clip. So that was a super long time lapse on our end. That was about what, 3 hours of welding?
About 3 hours.
Yep. For this beautiful piece right here. So this is all welded up, and now he's got the bottom part of it that's welded as well. Now we're gonna go fit it into the truck. This is the intake part. There's one more pizza pie piece that has to go on
pizza
here.
pie!
And once we have that, then the driver's side intake will be ready. Looking pretty good, bro.
Hey, yeah, thanks. Just mocking up a few of the pieces here with my heavy-duty mock-up tape.
All right, so Hutch just finished welding this top tying on. Now we're gonna clamp it in again. There you go.
Sweet. Got a hold?
Yeah. I mean, all the thing that's going through there is boost.
That's it, man.
It's not like it's
Tape holds boost.
yeah. I've seen worse.
This is cool.
All right. So now we're gonna pull this thing back out. You're gonna weld that up, and I will show you when it's all done. What you got there, bro?
We got our,
Looks fancy.
yeah, it is fancy. Very fancy. Bam.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. That is some
Pretty good fab work right there.
Redonkulousness.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. I dig it.
All right. So now we're gonna look at it a couple
We're gonna stare at
more
it
times, and then he's gonna pull it back off and final weld everything on this, and then move on to another part. We'll see you there. So Hutch is over here welding up that intake tube through my final stuff. You guys saw right there, I got the time lapse rolling, and Kyle's over here welding up this side of each elbow, and then I thought this was pretty cool. All the argon tanks are freaking rolling right now. So yeah, these guys are getting after it, and I'm over here supervising.
I made a snorkel.
Dude.
All right, here we go, man. We have one cold side intercooler plumbing complete.
The first thing we finished.
We finished one thing.
Only
85 more to go.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that bad. Probably a good solid day.
Yeah.
I think in total,
Yeah.
welding and fabrication. But let's go see how it fits.
And there it is. All nice and installed. It looks awesome. Good job, bro.
Thanks, brother.
All right, so it's all installed, or at least this one charge pipe. It's all installed, and right now Kyle is finishing up welding the elbow, the 5-inch elbow that's going to be going onto the exhaust. And then he's going to weld this up right there. But we're going to be calling it a night, Hutch and I, just because I've got about a 2-hour drive home and Hutch wants to go home. So we'll see you guys back here in the morning.
Good morning, Fort Air. We are back and we're having pie for breakfast.
All the pies.
All the pies.
We got the big pies,
big pies, little pies, medium pies, any kind of pie you want.
Fully cooked pies.
Fully cooked pies. Ready to get thrown in the oven pies.
All the sexy pies. So yeah, what's the plan today? Weld
and a lot of fab, a lot of configuring. We still got the intake, which is going to be a 5-inch 180 for our cold air.
We should probably show him how that looks in there.
Let's go check it out.
He just showed me, and it's pretty cool. I can't wait to see how it looks when it's done.
It's pretty zap.
No, it's not zap.
What is it?
Zap's a bad thing.
I thought it was DAP. So that's our intake coming out, and then we're gonna swoop up a 180 coming out of there, and then we'll have our intake filter basically just like the factory had it. You had that one plastic accordion thing.
Boom, boom.
Now we're gonna do it at a tie, and then we'll finish off our downpipe, and then we'll do our intake.
Hold on, should we pause this to let everybody see who's driving the dead side over here?
Yeah, check it out.
So we got Daisy over here, that's the name of the truck. And it's actually
Rev it up.
Jade's truck. What up, Jade? We figured we have to show everybody who's driving a cool truck. It's not always Hutch.
That's true.
Do you break your stuff?
Nah.
Good.
We try not to, at least.
There you go. Don't let Hutch get the keys. Take them with you.
This is the work truck. You gotta keep it working.
Makes sense. So he's gonna be tacking up all that stuff, and we're gonna keep on going, and I'll show you every step of the way. All right. So Hutch has been doing a bunch of stuff, trying to figure out how to do the downpipe.
It's like math pies. You got to figure out the equation for pi. Is that how it goes?
Maybe.
I don't know how math works.
Don't know either.
Dropped out.
Yeah. So what exactly now are you doing? Just we'll show them a little bit, and then I gotta go, so you'll keep telling them.
Yeah. So I'm fabbing up the downpipe right now. So that's kind of a tight spot. So I'm trying to clock these pies in the correct order, and then figuring out my straights and getting, you know, a bunch of mock-up pieces, and we can show you some of that over there. And we're working on a big old intake. Kyle's welding that up.
Yep.
Kyle Casey, number 88 from Monster Energy Drink sponsored rider.
He's over here killing
Big old 180.
Looking super nice.
Yeah, it's gonna end up being like a big old 180 intake. And once that's in, we can start figuring out our passenger side intercooler plumbing. Let's kind of snake around and get all funky. So
Snaky.
snake, man. I'll show you a little bit of the downpipe here. You see, I already got the one piece coming off the turbo. Already welded that up. That's a tight piece, so I wanted to get that on there, and just kind of verifying my. I thought that was a diesel. Verifying our moves here, but that looks like about. I mean, it's tight, but it's gonna fit. Saul wants it big, so we gotta make them happy. And our 4-inch will come out of here. Probably throw a V-band there so our downpipe can come off. And we'll do 4-inch, and then we'll bump it up to 5, and then 6 inches on the tip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I gotta go because I got some other stuff I need to handle. So now you guys are gonna see whatever amount of video Hutch wants to get. I'm leaving him both GoPros. I'm like, get as much video, so if there's not a lot of stuff, it's his fault, and if there is a lot of stuff, then say thanks to him.
Yeah, man, you put me on the spot.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we can, man. We'll get it right and tight and get you rolling.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be back here to keep rolling.
Awesome.
So while Saul gets to go and enjoy the weekend, he's leaving me with all the dirty work to just work all weekend.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, do what I do best. So.
Yeah. I mean, if not, all I'm doing is standing around here recording anyway.
Moral support.
Yeah. You
and
go.
taco runner. Moral
True.
support and taco runner.
True.
So it's all good.
All right. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy. What's next?
All right, so we started mocking up our passenger side plumbing here. Started getting some test pieces going. Getting our intake welded up, and then we're getting the exhaust. That's cooling down at the moment, but figured just keep on plugging away. So as you can see, we got our intercooler driver's side over here. It's going to come down to the other end of the intercooler, start connecting our pieces, get it tacked up and burn that in, and get all that finalized and take you guys along for the ride. All right, we got both our pieces all tacked up. This is the upper piece. We got our lower one already kind of mocked up. We're gonna go ahead and test fit this. Look at that. Looks like we're in good shape here. So, oops, sun's kind of coming off. But yeah, you can get the general idea. Man, that's gonna look so cool. Don't forget our inlet there. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld up each end, and then we'll get back to it. All right, another many hours later, we got our upper and lower piece all welded up. Go ahead and get that back on the car, and we'll get our centerpiece figured out, and then we'll weld that up. Look at that. Nice and tight. And that's a good looking engine bay. All right, well, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. I'll go ahead and come in first thing and get that welded up and finished up, and we'll move on to the exhaust. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Solomon for giving me the opportunity to be able to do this. This is definitely the most intricate and the most titanium I've ever done on one vehicle. Even that 300ZX that has a bunch of titanium, there's just a lot more pieces on this one, and there's a lot bigger pieces too. I mean, 6-inch, 5-inch pies, those are the biggest I've ever done. So again, thank you, Solomon, for giving me this opportunity to be working on this, and to be doing, on a diesel. Super cool. I was definitely going to be doing this on my truck, but you beat me to it. And of course, shout out to Ticon for for helping us out and giving us a really quality product. These all these pieces are really nice. They just weld up great and all laser cut, and they have tons of different products. They got the Vangean weld ferrules, and they got all kinds of bungs and any kind of weird piece you can think of. I just got a bunch of stuff for the F100. They even had the Zona titanium flanges, so weird turbo stuff, weird turbo specific flanges they have. But yeah, anyway, that's my ramble. So shout out to those guys and everyone else involved on the build. Obviously, we had DJ come down and hook us up with the motor. We had JC, cut us a nice freaking plate. Look at that tie and billet combo, man. Super awesome. But yeah, that's a wrap for the night, and we'll see you guys back in the morning. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back bright and early, ready to rock and roll. We got the crew working on the titanium intercooler plumbing. We got the driver's side done. We are plugging away on the passenger side. As you can see, I got the majority of it fitted up last night, welded in. We're gonna go ahead and finish welding that one piece in there. We did get some overnight parts, not from Japan, from US. Just some silicone couplers, air filter, a couple hoses that we got overnighted. So those showed up here. Well, that's cool. It's good that we got our stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Not much to say, just got to get back to work. So let's talk more rock, or really, let's talk more welding. Run your welder, not your mouth. Wanted to, we got our filter, I wanted to see how it would fit under here. Look at that, man, that looks freaking sweet. Sweet slash stupid, look at all that gold, man. Man, that's looking really fire. Can't wait to get this all wrapped up. So cool. All right, we got our piece all welded up. Let's go mock it up. Let's go test fit it. See how she fits. Yes, will you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Man, that looks so good. All right, so we officially have our cold side intercooler plumbing completed. We got our filter in. We're mocking up and test fitting that, get that in the final position. We'll get that tacked in and welded up, and then we're gonna move on to the downpipe. All right, we have our Cummins titanium downpipe. All welded up. We got 3.5 pumping out to 4. We're gonna go from 4 to 5 and then 5 to 6. But here we have our downpipe. We're gonna go ahead and install this. This is all done. So we'll get that in there and then we'll start building the rest of the exhaust. Let's get to it. So, surprise. We got our titanium exhaust hangers. These are laser cut from high quality titanium. What we just did is these are I think 3-inch standard radius. So obviously we're going into a weird pipe because I'm gonna end up putting it in the transition from 5 to 6 inch. So kind of had to radius it a little more, but fits pretty good. I'll go ahead and tack this on and then throw a nutsert on the frame and get this kind of in position. The Dodge has a really nice little dip in the frame. Works out perfect to be able to snake the exhaust right out of here and have it coming right out of the side. Kind of show you what we're talking about here. So we're trying to position this right inside that little dip, and then we're gonna have this hanger mounted right around here. I think that works out pretty good. And then, yeah, then we're gonna have this grill sticking like so. Yeah, I think that works out pretty good. I like it. I like it. So, yeah, baby, 6-inch sick dome. Blah 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 blah. I'm bringing it a little bit. We'll finalize that position when we get closer. Saw me some floppy flop here, but yeah. So here we have our Nutsert tool, or riv nut as some people also call them. Basically what it is a threaded bung that rivets, presses itself together in a hole. So you just drill out the size hole for the size of the nutsert, and all you do is squeeze it, unscrew it, and voila, you now have a threaded bung to do as you please. You can see on the back side how it's pressed in there. So we're gonna get our exhaust. We're gonna kind of mock it up here, but that's the beginning. That's the beginning. All right, we're done. So we're gonna just kind of mocking things up for now, but that's where that's gonna land. This will end up here, and then we'll continue fabbing up our 5-inch leading up to the front there. Getting our exhaust fabbed up. Get the front side primarily mocked up, working on the back here. Bring you guys a little closer. So we got more or less our exhaust here. Going to get a 4-inch, and what we're gonna do is connect the dot here, and there's your tags out. All right, we got the last piece of the puzzle here. Just a mid-pipe section, all 4-inch, bumping out the 5. The last stretch. We're in the home stretch now. It's the last stretch. I keep saying stretch, don't know why. So we're on the home stretch. It's the last piece of the puzzle here, mid-pipe, last major piece. So guess what? More welding. So we'll finish this up and we'll get back.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Or for you it's the same video, for me it's welcome back. I haven't been here since Friday and it's Sunday morning or afternoon. Hutch,
what's up?
They just saw everything that you did and you just told me, but I haven't seen it yet. By the time they see it, I've already seen it. So let's pretend like I saw it. What's this?
This is your mid-pipe.
Ooh, baby.
Super lightweight, just finished welding this up last night. Came in this morning and we're going to finish up the exhaust. The cold side's done, if you want to check that out.
Yeah, show me.
Just give them a little... Check that out, man. That's some freaking gold right there.
Dude.
That's the souse.
Where's my inner fenders, though?
Yeah, we don't need those, man.
Where we're going, we don't need inner fenders.
Well, there's a saying, when in doubt, cut it out.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Dude, this thing looks sweet.
It's so cool, man. I love all this just
awesomeness,
twistiness, and
dude,
still got to tack up that side. We'll get that finalized, but we're there, man. Downpipe's done. That's the mid pipe there, and we'll get kind of have the exhaust mocked up, the 5-inch.
Oh boy.
And we'll get the dump on there, and
dude, this looks so good.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Thank you. It's an honor to be doing this kind of work, man.
Yeah, he's pretending like he doesn't do badass stuff on a regular basis. So we're gonna, I guess, continue, and in the next clip is when I'll see you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got our cruise ship Hornet getting ready to go out today.
Dude, this is gonna be cool. That's the biggest freaking banging clamp I've seen so far.
V-band.
V-band. Okay, I finally get it right on the other ones, and now I'm wrong.
Yep.
So this is a V. I would call the other one V-bands this whole time.
I know. You call those V-bands and these Vanjins the other way around.
Whatever.
It's confusing because it's Vanjin with a V, V-band, so you're kind of like, I don't know, but...
Dude, titanium exhaust hangers with a little HW.
You like that, huh?
I like that.
Surprise for you. I already said that in the video earlier. I was like, surprise, Saul.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Alright, get to buzzing. I can't wait. Alright, so as you guys can see, right here is the downpipe. Now here is the mid pipe. We just finished welding everything up, and then here is the final exhaust, and then now we're gonna have the exhaust tip come out from right over there, and we're gonna measure all that and make sure that it's good, and we'll show you then.
There's only one thing left to do, just the tip.
You know best.
I think a little more, maybe not much, man, like ½ inch.
Off?
Huh? In.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Off. Okay.
Just a little.
All right.
Just a little bit.
Choppy.
Just a wee bit, man. We're gonna. What you think, Jimmy?
Still protrudes a lot, but we can always cut it later. So let's just put it there for now.
I don't want to do too much because I don't want this to be covered in soot. You gotta remember that.
Got it.
You know, if you go flush,
Yeah.
this is all gonna be black because the exhaust is gonna come right up on it.
That's a good point.
So I wanted to come out a little bit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But not too much. But I think
I'm happy with it.
I think that's cool because it's right
Where the welds start.
right where the pie starts, so you kind of see that, and
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Hell yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right, so I'm gonna position this where I want it, and I'm gonna need you to make a mark.
Okay.
That's it. We laid our final bead, and we have our exhaust. Look at this. Look how light this is. Look at that. Never do that with steel. Let's go see how it fits. There she is.
Damn, son. Dude, that looks so good.
It's pretty cool, man. Pretty freaking cool, man.
Dude.
You are gonna be stunting hard on all the diesel boys. All the diesel boys,
Can't
man.
thank you enough, bro.
You're welcome. It's my
This
pleasure.
looks so cool. Can't wait to hear it.
I know, that's why I'm excited, man. I wish we could start it, but we're missing a drain. But
Alright, so we still got plenty of stuff that we need to finalize, like putting back in all of the missing inner fenders on both sides. We have to cut. This isn't fully in place yet, so we have to finish welding that right now. And then stuff like connecting all the hoses, putting the wiring back where it goes, putting back on the front. But all of that is fairly straightforward. So see you in the next clip.
welcome back to another same installment of Ford era.
Yeah. So, what exactly do we have over here?
We have a buttload of titanium. Like a lot of it. The most I've ever done on a single session.
It's a whole lot of stuff.
It's a lot, man.
I mean, it's really pretty.
It's the entire plumbing system on an engine. It's all the intercooler, it's all the exhaust, it's the intake, it's every plumbing on the turbo system that you can have. All of it.
All right, so tell me some of the components. Let's start.
So we'll start with the intake. You know, this is the inlet to the turbo. It's a 5-inch with a bunch of pies. It's a full it's actually a full 180 of pie cuts. This is a good day, a full day of welding. Just sitting down, churn and burn. It's like I said, it's it's a 180, a full 180, but it's kind of complex. It's twisted, like we talked about. You know, we like to kind of twist it. So coming from the turbo, it kind of rotates. You can see it kind of pitches up. I don't know what's a good angle to show that.
No,
but yeah, it kind of starts here, then it kind of starts to kick its way up. You know, that way we can clear, for clearancing issues or clearancing. And then moving on, we'll have the passenger side. So coming out of the turbo, we're gonna have the passenger side, cold side, going into the intercooler. Then it's gonna go through the intercooler, get cooled down, and then it's gonna be coming out of the driver's side. And then again, going into a nice complex kind of twist and turn, going into the badass billet plate that JC machined out for us. Going into that.
Yep.
And then after all that fun stuff, it's gonna come out. It's gonna discharge. So then it's gonna be coming out of the turbo housing. This is our downpipe, 3.5, nice super tight radius. then we start bumping out to 4-inch, and then we got a nice piece of 4-inch coming out of here, getting some pie cuts, kicking it down to a 5-inch, and finishing off with our super awesome 5-inch. Some more pies leading to a 6-inch teardrop sick dump.
It is sick.
With some custom Hutch's Welding titanium exhaust hangers. And because you love it so much and you can't get away from it, you get yourself a souvenir. The
leftovers.
The leftovers. Which way does it go?
That way.
This way.
Yeah.
The leftovers that we cut. You could be using it as a regular dump, but since you love it so much, this is for you. A little souvenir to take with you and hang on your wall. I mean, you already have the gold here, but you know,
dude,
when you're sleeping at night, you get to dream and sleep. And
I posted a picture of this just like this on my Instagram story, and everybody's like, "Is that your hood stack?" Because like it's perfect for a hood stack.
It could be whatever you want it to be, man.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's art. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the titanium, our diesel titanium plumbing.
And just want to say a massive thank you, first of all, to this guy, Mr. Harvey Hutch.
I want to thank you too, man. I mean, this was a great opportunity to do a lot of titanium, so, and on a diesel. It's something we've been wanting to do for a while. So, thank you as well.
And a massive, massive thank you to Ticon Industries. So I reached out to these guys, I think it was like Tuesday, Monday or
early.
Tuesday last week, and told them about the project, and they were excited. Spoke to Justin over there, and he's like, "Hey, we want to help out, so let's get some stuff together." We put together the order, and they made all of this stuff happen. Literally next day, everything, and we just been over here cranking. So if you guys need any titanium, make sure that you go to Ticon Industries to get it. I'm actually gonna have a coupon code. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll include it right over here. So if you guys do want to buy some stuff, you'll save a little bit of money. And if you need your exhaust done, Hutch right here, hit him up. You don't have to be from Florida. I mean, depending on what it is, he might be able to build something off a vehicle he has here, or you could send a vehicle here or figure something out.
Parts, like if you have a downpipe that fits, you can send that down, or an intake tube, or some kind of mock-up or something. Whatever it is, give us a shout and we'll figure it out.
Where can they give you a shout?
HutchesWelding.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at HutchesWelding.
Awesome. So right now, this video is not over. We are going to finish installing all of this stuff, and we're gonna see about tackling some more of the list to see if we can get it started today, but we're still waiting on an oil drain and a few other things. Tomorrow Hutch is busy, so I'm actually gonna be taking the truck to another buddy's shop, Grind Hard Garage. Justin and Brad and Austin over there are gonna help out, and if everything goes as planned, I will be all done tomorrow night, because I need to be driving this truck. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, so Hutch wanted to see what it's like when we put it all together outside of the truck. And here we go.
Mad Max, bro. Little flamethrower.
Dude, it's so badass.
So sick.
We should go grab the old one and put it next to it.
We should, let's do that.
I think it's on the other side, we just walk it over.
Yeah, let's put this down for a quick second.
Don't scratch it.
I know, right?
All right, so here we have the old exhaust and the new titanium exhaust. You can see that this time we're way ahead of the axle. Before it went all the way out to the back of the axle. I actually wanted it in front of the tire. That way when I'm doing burnouts, that helps blow the smoke away from the truck. But man, what a difference. So right now, this is literally a straight pipe. Connects straight to the back of the turbo, and that's it. Just a straight pipe. There's no resonators, no mufflers, no anything in between. And I'm not 100% sure that I want it like that. It might be too loud, it might not be. Titanium is a little bit quieter, so we're gonna see. And if anything, I will get a Ticon exhaust middle piece, you know, whether it's a resonator or muffler or something. So yeah, and we'll catch you in the next clip. So we put gold dust on a diet. So right now we're gonna find out how much was that piece?
13.2. 10.6.
42.6.
42.6. So we got a 66 pound exhaust versus
Hey, that's some good OE parts right there.
junk. Steel junk. It's probably not even gonna register.
17.2. 50 pounds. 49 pounds.
What did I say?
66.4. Yeah.
It's on camera.
It is.
48 pounds difference. Hey. 17 pound exhaust right here.
That's crazy.
Love it.
One
Love
person could hold it literally by himself. It'd be cool if we could install it as one piece, but there's no chance.
No. Takes a few pieces.
So yeah. So this thing is 3 pieces. We got the main piece. You got one
Down
big
pipe,
right
mid
there,
pipe, and I guess you could call it a cat back.
Yeah. I was telling them that we don't even know how loud this is yet.
Yeah, we don't. Wish we can start it, but we're missing a drain.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. We'll find out. We're just gonna have to wait.
That's it. All right, next clip. Well, it's dark again, but we brought the light out. We are all finished up over here at Hutch's. He killed it doing all this work. And that's it. Not sure if the video is ending here or if it's gonna end in the morning. So we will see you guys in the morning. Good night. What up, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to the video. So we're back here at Hutch's and I'm here by myself. Thought I'd give you guys a little overview of everything that was done. So this charge pipe that goes into the intercooler. Then we got another charge pipe right here that comes back out, feeds into the turbo. Then this is the intake for the turbo. And then we go underneath. Here you could see the down pipe, the mid pipe, and then the exhaust. And then the exhaust comes out right over here on this awesome exhaust tip. So Hutch killed it. Everything that he said he was going to do is all finished, and he's actually busy for the next couple of days. He had another job that he had to do at some other shop, so today he let me into his shop. I'm going to pack up all the things that I need, and I'm going to be heading over to another shop, but that is where this video is going to end. So first, I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Drop a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about the setup? And if you guys have any questions, comments, drop them down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, you could head over to FordEra.com. I've got awesome hats, shirts, keychains, stickers, hoodies, mugs, backpacks, all types of jazz. We will see you guys in the next video.
Casey coming in hot! Brap, brap, brap! Every time he walks in, we gotta do that. Where's my Colgate toothpaste? It's cool, I have Tourette's.
Bro, can you believe that Kyle Casey, number 89, behind the camera?
Coming in with a triple jam. What in the hell are you doing?
Over here trying.
I leave this guy alone for 5 seconds and he already thinks he knows how to weld.
Hey. Sorta, kind of.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Can't do math that fast, guys. What was it?